quote, "We already have a nigger mayor, and we don't need any more nigger big shots." And the court cited evidence of discriminatory...
About how perspectives change over time. Bobby Rush, member of Congress, said the other day, "I'm ashamed that I voted for the '94 crime bill." You ashamed of that bill?
Not at all. In fact, I drafted the bill, as you remember.
I know that.
It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. So I don't want to ask what made them do this. They must be taken off the street. That's number one. And that is, unless we do something about that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience developing, because they literally, I yield myself 3 more minutes, because they literally have not been socialized. They literally have not had an opportunity. We should focus on them now, not out of a liberal instinct for love, brother, and humanity, although I think that's a good instinct, but for simple, pragmatic reasons. If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And, Madam President, we have predators on our streets. I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice-looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man.
Somalis have made my city of Wilmington, Delaware, on a smaller scale. It's a large, very identifiable Somali community. I might add, if you ever come to the train station with me, you'll notice that I have great relationships with them because there's an awful lot of driving cabs.
Manish, how are you, man? Well, good to see you. As you know, I got a lot of support from you, Cindy.
That's where, and more to come, I think.
Yeah,
so.
No, I've had a great relationship. In Delaware, the largest growth in population is Indian Americans moving from India. You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. So I'm not joking. Oh, gigantic.
Excited for you.
I met with a group.
Students in these schools, they have advanced placement programs in these schools. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
This clip, a young girl catches Biden's attention. He then asks the 6-year-old girl if she's 17.
How old are you, 17? Oh, 6.
Face before her mother draws attention to the camera. Then strokes her hair and kisses her again. He then grabs on her face and hair again.
Come on, you jump in here.
Where do you want to go? There we go. Okay, right here. Here's the official.
Now, guys, look up and send a photographer up top.
Oh, there he is.
There you go. Can I go with Jess alone?
Very good. Dad's going to stand pretty close. So.
She's a lovely child.
Oh, jeez.
By the way, if I was young, I'd choose parties. Nice to see you.
12.
A beautiful smile, child. Okay.
Very nice. Let's see. Come and stand behind.
Grandpa's one of those guys.
That's nice of you to
No,
say.
I'm not saying it. He knows I mean it.
Oh,
I genuinely mean it.
that's good to hear.
More questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.